What's up? This is Ian Kamau. I haven't done one of these updates in a little while, so I figured that I would do one. So yeah, first things first, the t-shirts. Still a number of people haven't sent in their addresses or their sizes of the people that are the backers. So I'm gonna put in that t-shirt order tomorrow. So if people see this, I'd appreciate going into the Kickstarter and sending the address back, so the address and the sizes back, so that I can get the t-shirt orders in. Thank you for that. I just wanted to do, I haven't done one of these updates in a long time, so I just wanted to do a quick update to let people know what's been going on. Number one, I repainted my entire apartment. I repainted my entire apartment and cleaned and fixed all kinds of stuff that was kind of off or wrong with my apartment, plus have reorganized every little crack and crevice of this place. I've lived in this place since I was 5 years old, in Esplanade. I moved here in, I think, 1985 with my mother and my father. My parents separated when I was 7. My dad moved out. My mom moved to Philadelphia about 13 years ago when I was 27. So I've been living on my own here since I was, well, I don't know what that is. I've been living on my own here since I was 27, so that's 13 years. Maybe a little less, maybe a little bit more. And so I'm saying all that basically to say, like, there are pockets of this apartment that still have stuff from my mom or still stuff from my dad in it that I haven't looked at in years. I don't know how many years, but I just haven't looked at. So I've been cleaning out all these little spaces. I very much feel like your space is your psychology. Like, your space is your mind. I don't do well being creative in clutter. I may make clutter in the process of being creative, but I don't like starting at a cluttered place because I end up just going in circles. I feel like that's similar for a lot of people. If I can wake up in the morning with a focused mind and a clear head, it's much more easy for me to pull things out of there or to have things fall into there, you know? So one of the things I've been doing since quarantine, and actually since before quarantine, is addressing whatever issues inside of my apartment. And so I'm close to that being finished at this stage in the game. It's been an enormous process because it has been not just the detailed painting of literally every inch of my apartment, but also a lot of reorganizing. Every time I pulled something out and I saw something that needed to be fixed, I fixed it. Or something that needed to be cleaned, I cleaned it. Or something that needed to be organized, I reorganized it. And so this has been a process that's been going on probably for about 4 months now. But I'm very close to being done. The last thing that I have to do is some repairs in the bathroom and to paint the bathroom, and then I'll be finished. But everything else is done. So I'm saying all that basically to say that part of what I've been doing is that, and also giving myself the space and the time to be able to work on the project that this update is related to. And so that's the single edition magazine and the album project. So while I've been doing all this cleaning and all this other stuff, I've also been aggressively working on music. I was having difficulty writing. I shouldn't say difficulty. I was trying to find how I sound again. I've been telling a lot of people, like friends of mine or whatever, as they've been asking me about the process, that I don't really know how I sound anymore because the last time I recorded a body of work is almost a decade ago. No, it's actually a decade ago. And I've recorded a couple of songs since then, but very few, or songs that I was doing with other people, most of which haven't yet seen the light of day, some which probably won't see the light of day. But in terms of me being recording my own stuff, meaning doing my own production and sitting down and writing at the pace that I prefer to write at, going not just writing a verse, but in a detailed way, going through the process of how to tell a story or a narrative or whatever, a particular story or narrative. I haven't done that in a very long time. So that's part of the reason I was excited to do this project, was for that reason. That I've learned a lot about songwriting in the last couple of years, because I never stopped consuming information about the things that I care about, and songwriting and long form narrative writing and all those things have been things that I've spent a lot of time on in the last couple of years. And so one of the reasons why I'm excited about doing these projects, because I want to apply all that knowledge now. So I haven't been writing a great deal, although I found a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, all these books are basically writing from when I was much, much younger. I haven't really even looked at these. But then I have a couple of files back here that are just absolutely full of writing, some handwritten, some typed. Some of this is like stuff that I printed out from my phone, because I'm always taking notes on my phone, either like typing notes or voice notes for melodies or that sort of thing. So I have a lot of that stuff kind of compiled that I haven't been doing anything with. And in the process of cleaning the apartment, I've also been finding like these little piles of like writing and all kinds of stuff and trying to consolidate them in one place. So right now they're all in the studio. So I've been doing a lot of less writing, although I've been organizing some of this stuff. More production. I've been doing a lot of production. I've hired a friend of mine to be the editor for the Single Edition magazine, so we've been having conversations every week. I've also connected with a dramaturg who's been helping me with the Live Arts project, which is separate from these projects, but connected in a way, but not any of the money that was raised for the Kickstarter is connected to that. The Kickstarter is for the Single Edition magazine and the album. And so I have been creating music, though I haven't been completing songs, but I'm letting that process be as natural as I feel like it needs to be. I was feeling very rushed and anxious because, when 260 people give you money to do something, I feel like that is very different than getting money from an arts council or something. There's more weight to it, and I think there's more energy in it. And I think it's more important to me that the people that have given to it than if it was some government agency. It's actually like a community of people that is supporting me in doing something, and they will be wanting to see that happen. So I was feeling a lot of pressure, but I've kind of thought about it like, people have given you the ability to do something that you want to do. And so do that. And that's pretty much where I've got to now. My mind feels a lot more calm and a lot more focused in and around in what I'm doing. I'm feeling more confident about what it is that I'm doing, and I'm trying to get more into the writing stage to start pulling songs together and pulling the overall concept of this record together. Had a long conversation with a friend of mine, David, a couple of days ago, like literally just outside of my apartment on the benches. And I was talking to him about the concept and the thing that I want to do with the record, and that actually helped me quite a lot to hear myself talk about it and get a little bit of feedback, because a lot of it has been inside of my head. And so I feel even more kind of refocused and reoriented after that conversation. So thank you for that, David. I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to make this update crazy long. I know I haven't put an update up in a while. I just wanted to let people know that I'm good. I'm actually feeling very good and very focused and very creative, and wanting to move the process forward. So that's pretty much it. Again, for the people that have that got a t-shirt as a gift, or a t-shirt or a button as a gift. For the t-shirts, the addresses and the sizes are important for me as I'm putting in the order tomorrow, and the buttons, the addresses are important because I have to be able to get them to you. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. You can follow me at Ian Kamau, at IANKAMAU, and we will talk soon, I hope. All right, peace.